Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see
Good
something.
morning.
Okay, just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. I know that's right. Clock it. Okay, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Make sure as you guys come in the room that you hit that like button. It is super important that you guys show engagement. I know it's early, but at least come on in, double tap the screen, and let's get ready for the conversation. What's going on, Bama girl? What's going on, Mama V, little baby, the chosen one and two? I know that's right. What's going on, Miss Lillian? How are you? What's going on, Symmetry? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on up in the room. Come on up in the room. Oh, Symmetry. I got my thumbnail together for Top Chef. I'm so confused though. So is episode 2 already out? I'm just a little confused. I ain't know what they doing over there. They got me confused. I was just I really was trying to figure that out. So have they aired episode 2 or just episode 1? I can't find episode 2. Oh, I didn't even think to look on Peacock. I didn't think to look on Peacock. I was looking on the website that I normally watch it on. I'm gonna go check on Peacock after we get off here and see if episode 2 is uploaded. If it is, I'm gonna do episode 1 and 2 for sure. For sure. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty, y'all, because I have a very busy day. And we have several lives that we need to do. So let's go ahead and get into this one specifically about the Target boycott. All right, specifically about the Target boycott. So to the people that are listening to me thus far, have you guys been shopping at Target? I'm just curious. Hey, Mocha Drop, what's going on? Hey, Miss Ella Rogers, how are you? Has anybody in here been to Target since the boycott happened and all of the things? Let me know. Let me know if y'all been here or if y'all been to Target since the boycott happened. Hey, me. I don't shop at Target. Me either. I haven't shopped at Target in a long time. Well, I'm gonna take that back. Before the boycott, I ordered something off of Instacart for Target. But again, that was before the boycott. This has been almost 2-3 years now. I don't go to Target. Although, not in my, I don't go to, I don't go to Target. I don't go to Target. I never did a boycott of anything. Okay, understandable. Um, Yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday! Happy belated birthday! Happy belated birthday! I don't shop there. Good morning, Aunt Natty. Good morning. Good morning. Aunt Natty said I haven't. Okay, it's interesting. Listen, I'm boycotting Target. I'm still going to be. Uh, Episode 2 is not on Peacock yet. Okay, so I wonder. I don't know. I've been seeing snippets from. Maybe it's a sneak peek that's out or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I don't shop at Target. So again, before that, I still really didn't shop at Target like that. I'm not a Target girly. You just call me a Walmart girly because when it comes to the coins, Target, was a little bit more on the expensive side compared to Walmart. And I could just get whatever I need at Walmart. Now, Target, of course, did support Black entrepreneurs with some things that they had. But for the most part, I'm just not, I'm still boycotting. Okay. Now, the reason why I am boycotting is not because of what Jamal specifically has done, although he has been the voice. I do want to say that there is a difference between boycotting and the Target fast. Okay. Jamal Bryant headed the Target fast. You had 3 ladies that headed the Target boycott. Okay. Now, good morning, Jamie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. From my understanding, and I hope I'm saying these names right, Dr. Nakima Levy Armstrong, Jelani Hussein, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and Monique Colliers Dottie. They are the ones that originally boycotted um, Target, because Target's headquarters is in Minnesota, okay, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean Minnesota, and that is where the original DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, where the boycott started when they rolled back on the uh, DEI. Okay, we gonna get that mocha drop. We're gonna get there. So what Pastor Jamal Bryant did in March of 2025, which was last year, in March of 2025, he headed the Target fast. There is a difference between the boycott and the Target fast. The boycott is was stemming from the DEI being rolled back. When we talk about the fast is about how Target promised all of these dollars to HBCUs, how they promised all of these dollars to Black owned businesses, not just supporting Black owned businesses in the store, but also supporting them on the back end as well. This is the things that Target had promised and said that they would do by December of 2025. That is the reason why Jamal Bryant led the Target fast. So I have to educate the people, because I think the people are getting the two mixed up. There are two separate things, and I think over time people have just kind of put them together, but they're two different things. Now, when we talk about Dr. Nakima Levy, and when we talk about and I hope I'm saying the names right, Monique and Jensen, they are Minnesota. They live in Minnesota, and they are the ones that started the original boycott because of the DEI rollback. Now, yesterday, Jamal Bryant, Tamika Mallory, and it was somebody else, child, I can't remember off the top of my head. They did a press conference in regards to what Target is doing, right? I'm going to play a snippet of the press conference. I'm not going to play Tamika Mallory's portion, nor am I going to play the other person's portion. I'm going to just play Jamal's portion so you guys can hear why um, they're saying that the boycott is over. However, let me say this before I play this video. Jamal Bryant, in my opinion, can't call for the boycott to be over. All due respect to Jamal Bryant and what he's doing for the community, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. But I don't think he has the say so to be like, hey, the boycott is over. Because the boycott was initially put in place because of DEI rollbacks. It wasn't put into place because of what they didn't do to the HBCUs, what they didn't do to the Black owned businesses. It's specifically because of the DEI rollback. So again, when we say the boycott is over, it's not really over, because again, Target is still standing firm in their DEI rollback. So therefore, the boycott is not over. Your fast may be over, but the boycott is not over. Okay. And so I just want people to really understand the difference between the two. Again, I know that based off of the way that it has been reported, Jamal Bryant, because he is who he is, he overshadowed the three individuals who originally started the boycott. And I don't think it was intentional. I just and what I will say is I respect the fact that as a pastor, as a leader, as who he is in the community, he decided to take on that, put it on his back, and he's been working for the last year. However, again, Dr. Jamal Bryant, I just don't think you can call the boycott to be over, because it's not over. Well, it's not over for me. Okay. And I also told y'all Target wanted to write a big check for the award show, but because I stand for, I stand for I stand for what is right. And so we turned it down, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So let's listen to what Jamal had to say so that again We know exactly what's going on. And like I said, I won't be on here long, y'all. But let's see here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, please.
At the table, we wanted to know, where does Target stand? Secondarily, while it is that Target has found itself prominently placed on predominantly white institutions, there was no presence with HBCUs. And so we wanted to know, where are you with that? Senator Turner enunciated what it is that the former CEO, Brian Cornell, articulated after the death, the murder of George Floyd, a commitment to $2 billion being invested into the community. We wanted to know, where were they in honoring that. And lastly,
Okay, so Jamal is laying out the things that the reasons why the fast, the Target fast was going on. Okay, so as you heard, they stated that they when George Floyd first happened, they stated that they would put $2 billion into the black communities. They also stated that they would put, I can't remember the number, but it was HBCU support, having more stores near HBCU campuses to help out the students that are at HBCUs, etc. Okay, so if the issue of them pulling back in DEI, which most large companies did, if they are now still trying to support black businesses, why turn it down? Wasn't that the issue from the jump? It was, but again, we were boycotting and they reached out to us. And so even if they were trying to support us as a black business, fulfill your obligations that you stated that you were going to fulfill at first. That's the way I see it. And you say you were going to fund HBCUs, fund HBCUs. If you said that you were going to help black businesses as far as the businesses that are in their stores, help those businesses. Do exactly what you said you were going to do. That's the point for me. Do exactly what you said you were going to do. And again, I feel like if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I'm still actively boycotting Target, DEI, and again, many companies have done it. Many companies have done it, but also many companies haven't promised things to the black communities that they did not fulfill either. So that's the thing. They did not, Target did not fulfill what they said that they were going to fulfill by December of 2025 at all. Now they're doing it because they have a new CEO. But before that, the CEO that they did have, they weren't doing anything that they were supposed to be doing. And they were okay with it, clearly, because now that the new CEO has taken over, now things have been done. So again, I think that that's where most people stand, is the fact that they didn't do what they promised and said that they would do to our communities. And so that's why I turned it down. You know what I mean? Um, and again, I understand that a lot of these major companies, because a lot of people are asking, well, why not Amazon and why not Walmart and why not all these other places? And everybody's right. The DEI rollbacks, some of these companies, some of these larger companies support this current administration. It's a lot of things that we could kind of look at. But I think that with this Target situation, it taught Target a lesson. It did. It taught them a lesson because in our actuality, the money that y'all had promised to put into other businesses, into other things, y'all ended up losing it based off of the people actually boycotting. There were people boycotting their Lord have mercy, what am I trying to say? They stock and all of that other kind of stuff was going down, was plummeting. I think it's still going down actively, even though they've done these things. So yeah, that's I think that's where the confusion lies. So let's just finish listening to this really quick, and then I'll come back with some more commentary. Good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Kay Calloway. Who else came in? I think that's it. Good morning. Good morning.
With all of the money that the black community invest into Target, would they be open to expanding the capacity for access to capital by investing in Black banks. For the moments that are entrusted to me left, I want to go over the four things that Target has completed and what left remains incompleted because we have not been able to bring you up to speed. Let me thank the new incoming President and CEO Michael Fidelki, who just started the first day of Black History Month. And so he has proven that he wants to make history in Black history, not just remember it. I want to thank Senior Vice President Isaac Rios, who has met with us consistently through this process. And I want to thank our ally, Ray Robinson, who has been very instrumental in helping all of the parties get to the table. First is the $2 billion commitment. Those of you who grew up like I did in the 80s, and you remember the Wiz, Stephanie Mills said, "Don't nobody bring me no bad news." So let me say to you that Target, in their commitment for $2 billion, has completed 97% of it. And the remaining balance should be complete by Easter. They've partnered with Black-owned brands, Black-owned media, Black-owned suppliers, who bring a culture, creativity, and innovation into spaces where our presence has long been understanding the past is not sufficient. The present and the future is where it is that we are. The revolutionaries who are amongst us would echo the sentiment, forward ever and backward never. And so it's not so much about what has happened in the past, but what it is that we can accomplish in the future. Leader Mallory spoke to what CEO Michael said to the 400,000 employees in terms of us not being treated with the highest level of respect. And the question that has been asked of us over the last year, of 35 of Fortune 500 companies who have walked away from DEI, why did we pick Target first? And the answer to that resoundingly is Target is the only one we invited to the cookout. They were the only ones we felt were kissing cousins. They are the only Fortune 500 company that got a hood nickname. We called them Target because we had let them into the house. And so it was not just a abandonment of DEI, but we felt as if it was a betrayal to it. Target exceeded not just the $2 billion by Easter, what they'll do at the 97% mark, but in our meeting with Leader Mallory and Bishop Daughtry, they went above that with $100 million in grants. $100 million in grants and scholarships to Black-led community organizations, surpassing the original commitment. So we are at $2 billion, $100 million. The second is our ask was about investing in HBCUs. Target understands, as we do, that HBCUs is the incubator of the largest amount of Black doctors, Black lawyers, Black engineers, Black public servants, and biasly, Black preachers. And so HBCUs have curated for us at the highest level of capacity, even producing the first Black vice president. We are stone's throw away, and I must invoke the name not just of Howard University, but to our DC contingency. We also have to invoke the name of UDC that has locally been producing Black scholars around the DMV.
Okay, so I see your comment, Ray, 8405. Hey Terry, hey PN2 Ross, hey Sweet P, hey everybody, JM Lee, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Okay, so I see your comment. You said, how is Jamal running something that he didn't start? I'll wait for the Black woman who launched the boycott to give us further instructions. So I think, and I also said this in the beginning of the call, I think people have things mixed up. Again, Jamal Bryant didn't start the boycott. He started the Target fast. The Target fast was put into place because of the promises to the HBCUs, the promises to the Black community, all of these promises that were made that were supposed to be done by December of 2025. But the reason being is Target never really, with the original CEO or the CEO before they have the one now, they wasn't planning on doing none of this, none of it. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna take Jamal's credit away. I'm not gonna take Jamal's credit away because without Jamal, in my honest opinion, I'm not saying that those three women did not have the power to make change, but I hear me out. I think Jamal, being who Jamal is, had the power to change some of these things that Target now changed their mind and is wanting to do. And that's no shade to them because I don't know those three ladies, but that's my thought process of this. Jamal Bryant is a bigger name. Jamal Bryant was able to get the act out there, and so when he called it the Target Fast, I think people connected it with the boycott. The boycott is specifically about DEI. The Target Fast is specifically about the things that they promised that they did not do. Okay, so I just want to kind of help everybody with the confusion because I think that that's what that there's a lot of confusion there. But again, I can't take away Jamal's work because even though people are getting things mixed up, I just don't think we'd be where we are with Target right now if it wasn't for him stepping in and to make people like him, Tamika Mallory, and all of the people stepping in with bigger names that were able to make change. So, all right, let's finish up. It's just a few more minutes left.
In so doing, I want to give high commendation because Target has given $10 million to the Pencil Lewis College of Business and Design in Detroit. Now, I am a fourth generation HBCU graduate. I have children, respectively, one at Hampton, one at Florida A&M, and one at Spelman College. By the way, none of them are on scholarship. I'm paying for all of it. But I was unaware until our meeting with Target of the only HBCU design school, which is Pencil Lewis College in Detroit, that was on the brink of closure until Target came and walked alongside them and gave them a gift of $10 million. I am grateful that that school is open. I've talked to students as well as staff that is there, and they are grateful for that robust contribution. On top of that, let me appreciate publicly that they have given upwards of $18 million towards the United Negro College Fund. Another $8 million towards their target scholars. They have identified our first HBCU that will be their flagship on how it is that they walk alongside HBCUs who have business programs so that those HBCU students would be able to learn how to scale business, will know how to do business, will know how to interview, and know how to compete. I am absolutely grateful that there is, in fact, an alternative to the prison pipeline, which is HBCUs. We cannot just talk about problems without talking about solutions. And so in their scholars program, it is not just summer internships, but they will be preparing them with interviewing skills, preparing their resumes, and showing them how it is that they will be able to integrate into a workspace that still finds itself in bias. The third area that I wanted to direct your attention to in the absence of diversity, equity, and inclusion is I would be derelict of my responsibility to not underscore being flanked by Representative Turner and Leader Mallory, the impact of the absence of diversity, equity, and inclusion on Black women. Over 300,000 Black women have lost their jobs since February. I would be absent of conscious of mind to not to recognize and underscore This is the largest Black unemployment that we have had since the pandemic. And we can point to it because our people who are qualified and are work ready are not given opportunity. Let's not delude ourselves to believe that diversity, equity, inclusion is necessary. Just yesterday, somebody was placed on the Air Force board who has never been in ROTC. Let's not delude ourselves of where it is that we are, that we have the most ill-equipped cabinet in the history of the United States of America.
Baby, because speaking about that, I got to speak about that, honey. Trump, we see what you doing over there. We see what you doing over there. You move Pam Bondi over there to a military base? Huh? Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that later, y'all. Y'all know we gonna get to that later. Trump moved Pam Bondi over there to a U.S. military base. Oh, girl, we got a lot to talk about when it comes to politics a little bit later on. Woo!
And they've gotten the job from reverse discrimination. And so they piloted a program targeted on this season. You've got places to go, people to see, and things to do.
Girl, I ain't
You may
never
have
seen
already
this
gotten
before.
vaccinated for flu and COVID-19. For minorities and for women to be able to get access not just to entry level positions, but how it is that they can scale up and how it is that they will not get a concussion hitting their head on a glass ceiling. I am pleased to report that now 13% of the board of Target is now minorities. 13%. They can stand toe to toe against any other Fortune 500 company with their diversity measures and in their inclusion. They are in 2,000 communities. Target is in 2,000 communities, and they have made a commitment to partner with those communities and with those organizations and with the young people in those communities and organizations so that they would have a fair shake and a fair opportunity. Those.
All right. So I think we heard the basis of the difference between the boycott and the actual fast. Again, the Target fast was led by Jamal Bryant after the uh, Minnesota boycott, because that's exactly where it started from, because that's where Target is headquartered at, is in Minnesota. Miss Melissa said, here in Minnesota, they said they are still boycotting Target. I don't stop at Target. I agree. Also, Jamie, I saw you said something about Jamal shouldn't stop with Target and they should move to the next business. So I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but they also, and it wasn't as big. It wasn't as big because I agree. I think big people need to hop on these things in order for them to see the difference, because a lot of people didn't know that they were boycotting Dollar General, child. And to be honest, I I knew DEI was one of the reasons, but there was another reason why they were boycotting Dollar General at one point. And you know, Dollar General owns several other companies up under their umbrella, like Pop Shelf, and I think there's some other places that they own under their umbrella. But where they were talking about boycotting them as well. So I do agree with you. I think that bigger people like Jamal should hop on these other companies because they started to see that they wasn't getting that coin. Okay, they started to see that they wasn't getting that coin, and they wanted to make a difference. And so I feel like that is necessary for all of these businesses. I do agree, especially these large businesses like Target, Walmart, Amazon, etc. Um, but I'm not stepping foot in Target. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I have to look up the reason why they were boycotting Dollar General, and honestly, I only heard about it for maybe about a good maybe 6 months of last year, and I hadn't heard about it anymore. So I'm not really sure if they still are boycotting Dollar General, but there was a time where they were absolutely boycotting Dollar General. Now to these people that are, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna leave this video short so people can watch the playback, and I want I want to challenge y'all. I want y'all to come back tonight and look at the comments on this video. What's going to end up happening is all these white folk going to come in. That's exactly what it's going to be. All these white folk going to come out swinging, talking about all these different things. Listen, you don't have no right to speak to us because you not even invited to the cookout for you to be knowing why we are doing what we're doing when it comes to Target. This ain't your forte, okay? Honey, I'm just letting you know when we talk about HBCUs and all of the black funding and the black businesses, etc., and stuff like that, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? So skedaddle, and go over there somewhere else. Because that's exactly what they're gonna do. I promise y'all. Every time I talk about Target, and I'm surprised there's no trolls up in here, but every time I talk about Target, it brings out the worst in folk. But I agree with pretty much everything that you guys are saying about this. Um, Now I did see Tamika Mallory, and I gotta figure out who the other person was that was there. Hold on. Um, I can't remember the name of the other person that was there, but they both tweeted and Nina, thank you, Symmetry. Nina Turner. Nina Turner and Tamika Mallory both posted on their social medias that they are still boycotting Target. They did say that they are not stepping foot into Target. They did say that. I'm just hearing of a boycott of Dollar General. Let me look that up real quick because I know at one point they were boycotting Dollar General. Yeah. Okay. So a nationwide boycott and electronic protest of Dollar General initiated by Reverend Jamal Bryant in late May of 2025 targets the retailer for rolling back diversity, equity, and inclusion incentives, low wages, and the lack of investment in underserved communities. The campaign demanded increased partnerships with Black-owned vendors, better security, and corporate structural changes. So let me say this. Jamal, if you done with Target, which I don't think you should be done with Target, I think you should keep your foot on Target's neck until they do everything that they said that they were gonna do. But I think you need to go back over there to Dollar General because I remember this. Now did you go back over there and get Dollar General together? Okay, because they do have mighty low wages, and I do think that they need a lot more black vendors. And the reason why they need more black vendors is because you know what? Have y'all heard of this store called Pop Shelf? Have any of y'all been in there? It literally is like a Dollar General. No shade. It's like an upscale Dollar General. Have y'all been there? They sell like fragrances. It's kind of like it kind of reminds you of like Five and Below. Hold on. Mammy Harriet Nina Turner can have several seats. Her last campaign was funded by a major GOP donor. She calls herself the new Harriet Tubman. I saw that on TikTok last night. Yes, they are the same company, but have y'all ever stepped foot into a Pop Shelf? I'm gonna get ready to make a point. Have y'all ever stepped foot into Pop Shelf? See, the part where they need more black vendors is very well true because Pop Shelf only I've only seen white vendors in there. I've only seen them supply white vendors in there, and that ain't no shade. I have literally stood in that store and have Googled these people. They only really supply white vendors. And they do stuff like Target does, where they have like people like during Black History Month or Valentine's Day or whatever. Like if you create something, then for whatever that month is or whatever is going on that month, they'll sell the product in there. So I'm interested in seeing. I know y'all didn't do nothing for Black History Month. Because I have one down the street from me, and I did step foot in there. Y'all didn't do nothing for Black History Month, so I'm curious to see if y'all gonna do something for Juneteenth. But Jamal, I think you need to get back on their neck. I do. I think you need to get back on Dollar General's neck. Speaking of Dollar General, child, because I was going to get me a second job. But then when they told me them wages grow, I was like, that's okay. If I was a manager or something, it'd be a different story. But no, girl. You ain't fit to wear me out for a few dollars. Ain't. But that's the difference between the DEI boycott and the actual shoot, my mind. What am I trying to say? DEI rollback is different from the Target fast. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to stand up all them long hours for a few dollars. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Dude, hell no. So I just wanted everybody to know the difference. I think you can make up your mind whether you choose to continue to shop there, whether you continue to boycott. I'm going to continue to boycott. I know that a lot of pop shelves are closing because they can't keep staff. They don't pay people nothing. So they have no choice but to close it. I'm going to tell you, this one down here, you got to call before you go. And let me tell you why I got to call before you go. Because somebody might not show up to work. Okay, and then they're gonna have a sign on the door. I remember one time I went, it's a shopping center. It got like, I think it's Burlington on down there, PetSmart. It's several little things in the in the in that little shopping mall. But when you step foot in there, one day I had stepped foot and it literally said on the sign that somebody did not show up to work. See you tomorrow. I kid y'all not. The sign said somebody did not show up to work. See you tomorrow. I was like, girl, what? What? But it's in there, y'all. They literally sell everything that the dollar store sells, but they do help sell for vendors as well. So like white, I've only seen white vendors. Okay, it's like the dollars. It's like okay. Think of Dollar General and think of Five Below together. I think that's a perfect way to explain it. So think Dollar General and Five Below. Think those two together. They sell dishes. They sell cleaning supplies. They sell laundry stuff. They sell, they sell dog treats and dog stuff. They sell, they have like stuff, accessories for your computers, for your phones. You get chargers and stuff out of there. They do have like they only have like perishable food in there. They have drinks and stuff in there. They have like, they have some dishes like cast iron skillets and stuff, like mini cast iron skillets, stuff like that. That's the stuff that they have in there. They have like a big part. They have a like party section in there. They have cards in it. It's literally just like a high class Dollar General or more organized, cute Dollar General mixed with a Five Below. That's what it give me. But the stuff is cheaper over there. It's cheaper over there. Um, Dollar General don't sell clothes no more. I remember when you used to go to Dollar General, honey. Remember back in the day, especially my church folk. You remember back in the day when our grandmama some needs some quick stockings. She got to run in her stockings and she needs some new stockings. I remember that back in the day, honey. Back in the day, the Dollar General was the place to go. Okay, the Dollar General was the place to go. You got everything you need up out of there. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this one thing. Listen, I am humble as I don't know what, and I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never shop out that food section over there at that dollar store, because you just never know. I ain't fit to say none of that. But I remember when Dollar Tree first started selling raw chicken legs. I said, I'ma just warm me up a TV dinner, honey. Ain't. Now that I think about it, I don't think the Dollar General here don't sell clothes no more. I think they have like regular stuff like, oh, you know what? I'm lying. They do. They have a full clothes rack in the middle of the store. They sure do. They do. And then on the shelf they have like t-shirts and wife beaters and socks and drawers and stuff. Yeah, they do. They do actually. All right, y'all. Hey, Nurse Janae, what's going on? What's going on? Dollar General always got one worker. They do. They always have one worker. Yes. There was a time that Dollar Tree was selling raw chicken. Yes. For you to go cook. I kid you not. Somebody said something up here that I wanted to. Okay. A young lady that works at Dollar General had to work two shifts because her relief didn't show. So she went from first shift into second shift and had to close. She was tired and wanted to go home but couldn't leave. I believe it. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. And if they pay their people more, then you probably wouldn't have to worry about folks working a double shift. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I seen a lady buy some steaks out of Dollar Tree. Yeah, man, listen. I ain't no rich bitch, but listen, mm-mm. No. I'll be vegan. Dollar General top high to do regular grocery shopping, and the shelves stay bald headed. Really? Listen, I want no meat and stuff out of there. That frozen stuff I'm not tripping on, just as long as it got the correct date on it. But shit, Walmart, y'all know them. This is why I always tell y'all, it's just so beneficial to make stuff on your own. Y'all know those the Philly cheesesteak things, the frozen steaks that you can make Philly cheesesteak from. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let's see if I can find a box to give y'all an example. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So like it's like the Philly cheesesteak, but we know that ain't a real steak. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm finna steak them. Let me tell you. There you go. There y'all go. There y'all go. See, I'm a guy. I'd rather just put my steak in and give me a regular ribeye or New York strip steak. Put that thing in the freezer, let it freeze up, and then take a knife and shave it up. Y'all be careful buying shit like that. Okay. This lady, um, my sister was getting some delivered to her, right? She ordered two boxes. When the boxes came to her, one was 2 years old, and I mean 2 years old. I'm talking about had a date of March of 2024. And then the other one was about 8 months old. Y'all, please check your expiration dates on all of your groceries. Check it on your water. I don't care what it is. We are so accustomed to walking in the store and not checking dates. Y'all, you have to check your dates when you buy your food. Please check your dates. Here, another prime example. My brother just bought some tuna from the store. It's been expired for 3 months. I mean, fresh, just bought it from the store in the package, been expired for 3 months. So you guys have to check your dates when you buy your stuff from the store, especially when it comes to frozen goods. I've always told you guys, for me, and I get it. Everybody ain't no chef like me, and everybody don't cook. Okay, but always check your stuff, man, because these people, they don't care. They doing their job by putting this stuff out there and rotating them on the shelves. They don't care. So please, check it on milk. Now, if you see a gallon of milk, and I had to school my brother because my brother don't know no different, right? He bought a gallon of milk. I want to say it was probably like at the beginning of February, and they had like an expiration date of the 28th of February. I said, "Bitch, what kind of milk is this? This milk on steroids. What kind of milk is this?" So, also too, stuff do be expiring before the date that they put on there. I'm not drinking no milk that I done bought after a week and a half. I'm just telling you that. And if I smell it and it smells sour, we have another problem. But realistically, ain't no real milk that's to last for no 3.5, 4 weeks. That's not gonna happen. So please check your dates. Because again, they don't do nothing but rotate that stuff on that shelf, and then you be the one to go in there and pick up the something that has already expired. You know what I mean? So just be careful. I check dates. Yes, dates do expire sooner. Also, I agree. I check dates on everything. My first job was a grocery store. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You have to check your dates. And y'all, I get it. Listen, I get my produce from the farmers market, or because now produce sucks. Produce sucks, but y'all, I don't. I just don't understand it. What y'all putting in this food? Y'all gotta be putting something in this food. Cause why, y'all? I bought some grapes, some watermelon, and some cantaloupe. Y'all, the next day, the cantaloupe got some little old white stuff coming off of it. I'm like, this don't make sense. Like, what do y'all be doing to this food? Like, I really do believe in. I'm not a what is it called? I'm not a, a conspiracy theories type of guy, but I really do believe y'all be doing stuff to folk food and stuff because it just ain't no way. If I bought this the same day and the date is the same day that it was packaged, why in the hell is the next day there's something white on it? And if y'all know cantaloupe, when it goes bad, it doesn't grow mold because it doesn't grow mold, but it grows mold, but it doesn't look like mold. It looks like something else. I can't describe it. Um, but as it gets bad, it starts to dry out. And yeah, y'all gotta be careful. Make sure again. Yeah, canned goods can be bad for you. Frozen vegetables, frozen fruit. Be extremely careful. I always tell people, if you're the type of person that makes smoothies and stuff in the morning, buy you some fresh fruit, wash it real good, cut it up, and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. It's going to always help you in so many ways. Bananas, do the same thing. If your bananas are ready, you use bananas in your smoothie or you use bananas in something, you can slice them joints up and freeze them. And listen, don't keep stuff in your freezer for a super, super long time. If you start to see that it's getting freezer burn, honey, it's time for it to go. Okay. It's time for it to go. This is why y'all need to sign up for my cooking class. Huh? This is why y'all need to sign up for my cooking class so I can give y'all these tips. I'm giving y'all a lot of tips for free. Cooking class is only $15, y'all. The link is in the description box. We need to fill these 4 seats up. This coming up Sunday at 12:15. We are making stuffed shrimp, pasta, and salad. Okay? We're making stuffed shrimp, pasta, and salad, and I will get y'all grocery list out. I promise. Hey, twin flames. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing this morning? This morning, you doing all right this morning? They keep the produce too cold in the grocery stores. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, the temperature change is a huge, huge problem. I agree. Bill Gates was given permission to inject and spray all kinds of chemicals on our food, which has been identified as cancer-causing agents. Man, I believe every bit of it. I believe every bit of it. I believe every bit of it. I just, I believe every bit of it. your cooking class occurs while I'm in church. I understand. I understand. I understand. I would move it to the evening, but we may be able to do Sunday evenings starting in April. We may be able to do Sunday evenings starting in April. Hey, Miss Shondaland, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, y'all really, really, please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. Check your dates. Check everything. Um, and if you have any questions, you stop and ask the people's down to the store. Okay, don't be afraid. But we gotta watch the stuff that we consume. We really do. We gotta watch the stuff we consume. So my suggestion, instead of buying that Philly cheesesteak frozen mess, get you a New York strip, or get you a New York strip is a little bit easier to cut. Get you a New York strip, or any rib Angus beef like that is easy to cut. So you can get a ribeye, you can get a New York strip steak, put it in the freezer. I'm giving you a tip. Put it in the freezer for about 20 to 30 minutes. You're not freezing it all the way. Once you take it out of the freezer, your knife should just glide through there like take me through there, take me through there. Hey, take me through there, take me through there. I'm gonna show you how to do it one day. I am. I'm gonna show you how to do it one day. Cause it's much easier, y'all, to just, and I know sometimes we be busy. I know y'all listen, the way that I've been busy, lazy is the key. Okay. Lazy is the key, the way that I have been busy. But I do know when it comes to certain things, I had to do it the right way. And so I really just prefer to do everything homemade, man. I do. I do. So we're gonna make some butter. We're also gonna make our own butter on Sunday as well for our shrimp. We're gonna make our own butter. I'm gonna show y'all how to make butter. How to keep it stored. Also, everybody that's signing up for class, do y'all have a mason jar? At least one mason jar? I just want to know. Because we're going to make butter in 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't do the frozen subs or Phillies either. That was my sister child. You know, she ain't no cook like me. If I was there, they wouldn't have ate no frozen nothing. If I could help it. I need advice on a good knife set that's not too expensive. My sister-in-law bought me a couple of knives from Cut Pro, but I can't afford the set. Help at chef. Okay, I got you. I got you. As a matter of fact, because I am about to relaunch my storefront on Amazon again, sure is is. Because I'm about to relaunch my Amazon storefront, you'll be able to order. I'll find you a good set on Amazon to order, because there's so many good knife sets out here that are not expensive. So many good knife sets that are out here that are not super super expensive, and you can do your big one. Boycott chicken and watermelon. Okay, y'all leave them right there. Leave them right there. I don't care. Lead them right there, mods. Lead them right there. They think they doing a big one. Yeah, I'll get you a good knife set. Um, I actually have one already on the top of my head that I can get you with. Yeah, leave him right there. He wants some attention, honey. Tiffany Thomas. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? You doing all right? You doing all right? So we do have a lot of stuff to talk about. We are going to talk about this current administration and some of the things that they are doing, which is crazy. Okay, everybody running scared. Pam Bondi running scared. They didn't hire Erica Kirk and all kind of child. We got a lot to talk about. I guess he boycotted salt and pepper too, but we finna move around. Yeah. Yes, I see. I walked into a truck. Yeah, yeah. That's it, honey. That's all. That's it. That's all. Girl. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hired Erica Kirk. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later, child. It's a lot. It's a lot. Uh Mocha Job. What's up, Omar? What's up? What's up? You know good and well. You in order to do anything over there with them people, you do not have to be qualified. Hello, look at the person we got over telling us what to do as far as our health is concerned. A damn JFK that can't even speak right. No, I'm not listening to these no qualified people. None of these people that is in that man cabinet is qualified to be doing the job that they have been put to do. Nobody is qualified. I'm not talking out people today, Omar. Baby, hey Miss Denise, what's going on? So yeah, child, then hired Erica Kirk, then hired then moved Pam Bondi to a military base. Honey, she's so scared. She's so scared about these Epstein files. Girl, don't be scared. Don't be scared. All the qualified people went home and closed the door. Child. It's ridiculous. And then the fact that these people, the fact that folks listening to these no qualified people, like, what the hell can JFK tell you about your body? The same man that said that Tylenol is what causes people to have disabilities. Girl, man, please. Come on. And then what do you say about circumcised penis? So he said something about circumcised penis. Sir, you do not know what you're talking about. Until you can fix your voice, till you can fix your throat, then you can come talk to us. Until then, sir, please. And I still ain't gonna be listening to you then. So no qualified tale. Man, it irks my nerves when people do dumb ish. Like, why do people go to places they don't like? Woo. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand why people don't go to places. I mean, why people go to places that they don't like. I never understand why people hate watch. But they do. They do, honey. People hate watch. I don't watch nothing that I don't. If I don't like you, I ain't watching. Okay? If I don't like it, I ain't watching it either. Just simple as that. So yeah, y'all, I'm still boycotting Target. I am. I'm still boycotting Target. Um, and we're gonna see where this goes. But in my opinion, ain't no boycott over. I'm gonna wait for the originals to say that the boycott is over. And honestly, Jamal, I would have appreciated if you would have grabbed at least one of those ladies to be at your press conference with you. I think that would have been the ideal, respectful thing to do. And maybe you did. Maybe you reached out to them and they weren't available. I don't know. But I do think them being there would have been the great thing, because I think y'all could have put y'all's two issues together, because you came out to help them. So I mean, I think it would have been dope if they were there. I do think that. Yeah, I think it'd been dope if they were there. All right, y'all. So listen, I have so much to do today. When I say so much, I have so much to do today. We gotta get ready for the cooking class. Gotta get ready. I'm getting ready to ship out these orders, honey. Um, then we gotta get ready to do the cookies, honey. I know y'all excited about the cook. Y'all excited about the cookies? Y'all excited about the cookies? I'm excited about the cookies. I had that pineapple upside down cookie about 2 days ago. And y'all, that cookie was so good. Cheers. Oh, it was good. So we need to do a political live where we're talking about all things politics. We are going to do another live where, we'll just be talking hot topics and some of the things that are going on around. And then I do need to do my review for Top Chef and for Next Level Chef. The orange diaper said during the pandemic to inject. Right, right, right. And so we listening to anybody he assigns to a job. That's crazy. What cookies? Oh, y'all wasn't here. Okay, your boy is starting a cookie business, honey. Yes, y'all know I'm a busy. I am so busy. I stay busy. Okay, I stay busy. So y'all, nephew loves one of the things that nephew loves doing is making cookies. Okay, that's like his thing. And if anybody have been following us for a long time, y'all know we used to make cookies all the time. His favorite is peanut butter cookies. He love him some peanut butter cookies, child. And so um I was like, we always making cookies, then I might as well just like let's just try some other stuff. And so I had started and I tried a red velvet cookie. I tried a pineapple upside down cookie. I tried a cookies and cream cookie. I tried all these things. So we are definitely going to be. They are going to be available soon. I promise they're going to be available soon with quick shipping, so that you guys can get your cookies and enjoy them. Absolutely, absolutely. I done locked my brakes. Not you to lock your brakes. You said pineapple upside down cookies. I need to know more. It is literally the epitome of one of the best cookies I have ever had because I love pineapple upside down cakes. And I was like, what would this taste like with a cookie? So the cookie base is like a buttery sugar cookie base. And then, of course, we still have the pineapple and the cherry and everything to make it that pineapple upside down with a little bit of glaze on the top. Baby, I can't wait. Y'all better get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Me and nephew about to get these cookies. Yes, honey. Clock it. I can't with the government. We are forced to live with child. It's crazy. And then did y'all hear they said, which I know what's going on over in Iran and in the Middle East. I know it's super, super important, right? I get that. I really do. I get that gas prices are gonna go up. I get there are things that are gonna go up for a bit, right? My thing though is the media, and y'all know when I say the media, y'all know I'm talking about the other media. I think the desire that they want to do is put fear in us and for us to act out with the fear. I don't know. It just feels like that's what they're trying to do. But anyway, nonetheless, they did say that uh uh um but they have to you finna get my coins then, big back activity. Yeah, they're gonna be available really, really true. I mean really, really soon. Really, really soon. Yeah, I really honestly think, and I'm not. I understand that it's a real thing. I understand gas is a real thing. I understand all that, right? But to me, it's like they want us to panic enough for us to just stop what we're already doing and just kind of like, I don't know. It just it gives me. There are a lot of primary elections getting ready to come up. A lot of primary elections getting ready to come up, and then you have the midterms in November. And we know exactly what Trump is doing is trying to distract us from the stuff that we have going on. And I think with these early elections that are getting ready to happen, and or these elections that are getting ready to happen, the midterms are getting ready to happen. This man is trying his very, very best, knowing that the Republicans are going to lose the midterms, and it just doesn't set well with his spirit. So he gonna do any and everything, and in his power, y'all. And so this is why I say we have to figure out, or we have to call this is why we need to participate in primary elections. We need to participate in your local elections. If you do not vote on the local level, you can't talk to me. I'm sorry. There's no discussion that we need to have. If you encourage people not to get out and vote, I don't care if you don't like the candidates. Get out and vote, y'all. Like, y'all, get out and vote. The severity of what we're dealing with in this country right now depends on your vote. Get out and vote. Okay? I did have a calendar of all of the elections, and I don't know where it's at, but listen, get out and vote and let your voice be heard. And if you hear people encouraging you not to vote, listen, drown out the noise. You get your tail down there to them polls and you vote. Vote, vote, vote. Okay? And to my Texas people, y'all, they are banning the THCH. They are banning that here in the state of Texas. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. You know what this is going to do? It ain't gonna do nothing but cause the rate of people being locked up for marijuana use, or not marijuana use specifically, but marijuana. This gonna be big for Texas. So active on March the 31st, and again, this was part of what we voted for. This is part of what Texas voted for. This is why I said, get me out of Texas. But this is what Texas voted for. This is what Texas voted for. So they are officially banning all THCH in the state of Texas. And what that means is if you go to a smoke shop, they're not going to be able to sell it in a smoke shop. So if you go to a smoke shop, there's a difference between CBD, and there's a difference between the flower, the hemp, THCH flower, right? The THCH has a little bit more of THC in it versus the what am I trying to say? Versus just like the regular flowers or whatever, the CBD flowers. That's what I'm trying to say. So they are banning it. So you won't be able to walk into a smoke shop anymore unless they said that they could be fined up to 4,000% of the original fine if they are caught selling this in their distributions. And so I am annoyed. Okay, I am annoyed at Texas. Like, I just knew when they proposed this bill, when they proposed this law, at first I kept saying it ain't gonna pass. And then I got to thinking about it. This is a red state. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. And sure enough, it did just what I thought it was gonna do. I'm telling y'all, this is why I don't have no faith when it comes to midterms, when it comes to the damn governor. We're gonna end up with Hot Wheels again. You can't tell me no different. We are literally gonna end up with Hot Wheels again. There is no term limit here in Texas, and we're gonna end up with him again. It would have been great. Listen, we got. Then when it comes to James Tallarico, Senator, I done already told y'all, and people are starting to see the whole James Tallarico of it all. Y'all are cut in for something that you don't even realize you fit to get ready to get when it comes to James Tallarico. James Tallarico is a... Anyway, I want to move. I do. I'm going to move. I just want to get out of here. Yeah. So why are they banning it if they passed it? They did it. That's the thing. They did it. They passed to ban it. Let me rephrase it. They passed to ban it. Does that make sense? That's what they did. They passed to ban it, if that makes sense. That makes sense, right? I'm not sounding crazy, ain't it? They banned it. So, am I saying that right? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of street pharmacists are going to come out of retirement. Thank you for saying it, because that's what I was thinking in my mind. I need to move to a blue state again. Listen, the same thing, the same way in Alabama, man. They are going to get what's cut out for them. That man is not leaving the governor's office. Yes, So it was legal for them to sell it at one point, and now it's not. It's no longer legal after at on the 31st of March. Yeah. I feel the same way about Alabama. We will end up with an idiot for governor. Yeah, like that man is just not going anywhere. He's just not going anywhere, and it just it Texas is so disappointing, bro. It just really is. Texas is disappointing. And it's not just because Jasmine Crockett didn't win that Senate didn't win the possibility of the Senate seat. It's just the fact that Texas is gonna be Texas. Texas is going Texas. Okay, Texas is going Texas because it's no other way to put it, man. It's no other way to put it. And for those of us that live here in Texas and we actually went out and done early voting and we seen those ballots, it's just Texas is gonna be Texas, man. Same in Tennessee, a bill passed last year and it was supposed to go into effect in January, but something has changed because they are still selling and places are still open. Man. Yep. Well, here they said when you start walking into them dispensaries on the 31st of March, you aren't going to be able to buy those flowers. Now, I'm gonna have to go up here to my local CBD shop. I just want to ask a question. I want to be nosy. Yeah, I want to be nosy. Alabama governors can only serve 2 terms. I wish there was a term limit here. There is no freaking term limit here, y'all. So we can have Hot Wheels as long as Hot Wheels is living. We've been wanting them to wheel his ass up out of here since 2020. Child. When the math ain't math, and then the government only hands out distractions. That was a good. Now, Marty, you may be on to something right there. I live in Minnesota. Just to get medical weed is $400 or $500. Are you serious? I could go to the local dealer and get a dub for $20. Yeah. Wait, y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I can hear me. May have to go out and come back in. Sometimes YouTube be tripping. And sometimes YouTube be tripping, child. Okay, thank y'all. Yeah, I think sometimes YouTube be tripping. Baby, you ain't never lied. I'll be down there listening. Down at the 7-Eleven. Yeah. Because baby over here on the south side at the 7-Eleven, you know good and well. Baby, to my Dallas people. You go over there, go over there to I am telling my business. You go over there to offer a Skillman. And what's the other street name? Lord have mercy, I can't think of it. Offer 635 in Skillman. Go over there to the 7-Eleven. You'll get whatever you need. Don't go across the street to the Quick Trip because they ain't gonna be able to help you over there. But if you go over there to that 7-Eleven by them apartments, you're gonna get everything you need for $20. No, you good. YouTube has been tripping a lot lately. I was trying to watch Chasing Atlanta last night, and the sound kept going off and in and out. I didn't know what was going on. YouTube was tripping. Yeah, don't go over there to the Quick Trip. You go over there to the Quick Trip, they liable to call the police on you. You go over there to the 7-Eleven. Whatever you need, you can get it from the 7-Eleven, honey. Oh my goodness. We can get an ounce for 50 to 60 at our online dispensary. Oh, really? Really? Wow. Not you giving out the plug info. Listen, crazy thing is, child, them used to be that used to be my spot way back about 3 years ago. That was the spot, honey. Yeah. But yeah, that's how they trying to do us here in Texas, y'all, man. It's crazy here. And my thing is, and y'all may disagree with me on this, and I'm okay with it. Um, I wish that they would. I wish that they would again, just hear me out. But I wish that they would ban them what's them things called? Them vaporizer things. Them that's what I really want. That's what they should be banning instead of banning this original flower. Y'all should be banning that. That's what y'all should be banning. Cause the little weed ain't never hurt nobody. Nobody. But y'all can get rid of them vape things. That's what y'all really could get rid of if y'all want to get rid of something. Huh? I be standing at the Circle K, at the QT, standing there, and then somebody asking for one of them nicotine things, and it's just when I see somebody put that thing up near their mouth, I be like, I don't like them things. You puffing right now. I know that's right. Listen, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't judging nobody. Some that stuff help folk eat. That stuff help folk. You know, you got medicine to take and stuff like that. Child, that is medicine. Hallelujah. It's over the counter medicine. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I didn't cut up with y'all long enough this morning. I didn't cut up with y'all long enough. Stay tuned. I ain't gonna give y'all a time because I just don't know how the day gonna go. I gotta make a couple calls. But I will be back to talk politics. And I will be back to discuss some hot topics and stuff. I vaped. I just passed 1 year of you vape. Okay, listen. I know it's for some people they have to do it, you know, to wing themselves off. So I get it. I understand it. It's certain ones that I do not like though. Like certain ones, them nicotine ones, and because I seen my nephew use one of them, and I just not nephew that's here now. Y'all know better. But my older nephew, I saw him using one, and I just was like, "Sir, can you get rid of that?" And he wasn't smoking no cigarettes. He was smoking the other stuff, the weed. Also, y'all, I did post a video to my shorts. Okay. I want y'all to go check that video out on my shorts. All right. It is the most recent video on my shorts. Okay. Check that video out and leave a comment, honey. Leave a comment and let me know how you really feel. Okay. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later, and y'all have one of the most beautiful days. All right. Bye, y'all.